Lefty tighty righty loosey. I mean, oh no!
Guess who got a new fictional character to obsess over? I love him so much. And Ryan Gosling character ain't bad either.
Amazing.
So yes, I have seen Project Hail Mary twice now. I love this movie and I love this sweater. And I want to try to replicate it. I do not knit or crochet, so I am trying to do it as appliques. So this artist on TikTok created these patterns. Like if you do crochet or knit, there you go. I'm using my Cricut to cut out like the outline so I can get a general idea of what I wanted to cut out as far as the appliques. As you can see, this is not going to work. I'll explain about that later. And here is just quick footage of my layout in the Cricut. Okay, so I'm going to my first Comic-Con, and I want to do a low-key cosplay because I'm not sure how much people cosplay in my area. So I'm gonna do Project Hail Mary. I'm gonna try to recreate the sweater, the fox cardigan sweater that was originally done by Mary Maxim, I think is the name. And even though this is super last minute, I'm not gonna like crochet or anything. I'm going to mainly do cross stitch and also piece together some pieces from other sweaters. So I went thrifting and I managed to find this sort of oatmeal cardigan. And even though it's a size medium, it actually fits me pretty well. So it's very similar to the official sweater. It just has, the only difference is it has pockets, obviously, a zipper, and a collar. So what I want to do, I also have found this sweater at Goodwill. This one was from a Peddler's Mall. This one was from Goodwill. This was $4 and this was like $6. I want to take this and I'm going to use this, like I'm use the end of the sleeves to make the pocket, because the end of the sleeves almost looks like the pocket there. Even though it is technically a different color, I think I can just get away. I think since if I do this right, I can get away with it. It'll still give me that same feel. And then I can take off the bottom hem here and use that for the neckline. And put a zipper in between there if I have time. Like that. As for the foxes themselves, I cut out these on removable vinyl from on my Cricut. I got the pattern from a creator on TikTok who is crocheting the sweater. More power to her. I don't have time to learn how to crochet or even to knit. So this is why I'm doing this. But I'm going to use this to help cut out my foxes out of this orange fabric, which I think is like practically the perfect color. It's a lot more orange and more dark orange in person than on camera. But so it does look like the color that was actually used. So, and then I did get this small red sweater to use for like the red parts of the sweater. And my thinking is, and I got some yarn from Dollar Tree. So my thinking was, I cut out the fox and I attach it to the sweater. I use like the black to stitch it down, and then I fill in the gaps with the, and then I do some, cut out the red parts and stitch it down, and put in the whites where it needs to be, and then also make the gray paw prints. This I would just do as a simple cross stitch around because it's a simple shape. And that is the thinking. It's a lot of work. I don't know if I'll be able to get it done in a week. I may just wear the sweater as is, or another sweater they have that's similar to it. Another cardigan I have. But yeah, that is the goal. So, will I get it done? Who knows? Okay, so I have hand sewn a separating zipper onto the front of this one sweater cardigan. And now I'm going to make a collar so it is like the collar on the fox sweater. And I'm going to try to like double it up so I can fold it over. And then that can be folded over when I wear it. So I'm going to just use the back here, because I want to save the front for a different project. And then I'm going to cut off the cuffs of the sleeves and make those pockets for the front. Here we go. Okay, so I got it cut out. I just kind of did a half moon circle. And then I kind of cut that in half because it wasn't like folding correctly. This way it'll actually, I'll just like have to sew this together and then kind of turn it inside out to attach it to the neck. And then I got my two pockets here. I'm just going to serge this end here, and then I'll also do like maybe a blanket stitch on the top to get that closed. Or I might just leave it open, just make it a double pocket. Fun. And then I'll just sew that to the front of the sweater. So hopefully I can get this done tonight. And then I'll see about cutting out all the appliques for the foxes. And because I got only like a day to sew that on if I want to wear this to the convention. I may not have time, so we shall see. Okay, I used my Cricut pattern that I made to cut out the orange fabric here. I'm just going to cut around the blue part, just mainly trying to get that basic shape, and then I'll fill in the rest with the black and red yarn. So here we go. Okay, there are the fox silhouettes. Just gotta take off the blue part and then sew it to the back. Okay, don't ask me how, but I did get okay, don't ask me how, but I did actually manage to get my collar on. I actually ended up just doing my regular sewing machine because my serger didn't like it very much, but my regular sewing machine just went fine. It's a little curlier than I would have liked on the collar, but it gives the same effect when it's laying against my neck. And then I also sewed the pockets down, which the pockets look a little wonky, but I think when I put the paw prints on them, it'll kind of cover that up. So tomorrow I'm just going to do all the appliques. And hopefully I'll get this done before the convention. Okay, so this is what I've got so far, and I don't really like it. So I think what I'll do is I'll cut this off, and then I'll just wear the sweater plain to the convention, and then I'll come back to making it more like the movie. And I'll have to figure out a new way of doing that. Because it's just that way I cut it, all these short little threads are coming loose. And it's not looking good. So. But as you see, I'm using a safety pin as a needle. And that was doing pretty good. And it's getting it attached. It's just that it's not, because of all these short little pieces, it still doesn't look that good. So I'm going to try again with something else. But I'm going to cut this all off and just wear the sweater as is to the convention, and then try it again some other time. Alright, so here is my Comic-Con haul from Louisville Comic-Con. First up is this ring that I got from dragonpawpaw@gmail.com. This was about $15, and it's adjustable, so I didn't have to worry about it fitting. This quilting fabric, cotton fabric, is from the Sewing and Vacuum Authority, which has like a couple of franchises around Kentucky and Indiana. They had a bunch of fabric on sale there because they figured, hey, you're gonna go to a Comic-Con convention, you might be a cosplayer. So then these two Bill Cipher pens were made by this artist, and she threw in one of her little comic books too. And one of these is going to go to my nephew, if I can figure out which one I like better. I think I like this, the Bill with this top hat. And then I got these two ear cuffs from this artist, Artistrosity. They made like a lot of role-playing dice and obviously a lot of jewelry. And there's their QR code if y'all want to scan them. And I got these two prints. I got this one for me, which features Kermit. I just thought it was really pretty with the rainbow. And then the Mystery Ink Gang. That's done in this artist's own style. And that's his name. He's a local artist in Louisville. So he had a lot of cool prints, and he was selling like scripts of movies with his artwork as the cover, and it was really cool. So if you're interested in that, you can go to his website and check that out. And then as you can see, I also got a lot of Betty and Veronica and Archie comics. They were from a comic artist, not a comic artist, but a comic book vendor, and SQ Fortress Comics in Louisville. Most of them are from the 60s, and most of them had the protective covers on them, but some of them didn't, because I guess they were just too damaged. But yeah, that is my little Comic-Con haul. And I'm glad I got there early, because when I was there about an hour and a half, and I was really getting busy when I was leaving, so I kind of got first dibs of all the stuff that I actually wanted. So that is my haul. Okay, so what I have done is I have cut apart the sweater, and I am basically just unraveling the yarn. So I got a pile going there, I got a pile in my lap, and I'm just kind of unraveling the yarn so I can have something that I can actually use to do like a cross stitch for the design on the sweater, which is right there. And that's as far as I got for now. Please like, share, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.